Hi everyone, I'm Nick, and this is the Super Life Jacket from Altec Lansing. It's the flagship speaker in their line of all-weather Bluetooth speakers. I purchased this for $299. I'll put a link below if you'd like to check out the current price. The Super Life Jacket is Ip68 Certified, which means it's waterproof, dustproof, sandproof, snowproof, and shockproof as well. And unlike some other waterproof speakers, this one will actually float. The Ip68 certification also means that the speaker can survive indefinite underwater submersion without damage. So this is just about the most durable Bluetooth speaker available. But the fine print in the Quick Start guide points out that if the speaker is exposed to salt water, they do recommend rinsing it off to maintain long-term performance. Besides the speaker itself, you also get an AC adapter to charge, a Quick Start guide, some stickers, and a 3.5mm audio cable. The speaker is pretty big and hefty, so if you're looking for something smaller, take a look at the Life Jacket or Mini Life Jacket. The Super Life Jacket measures in at about 12 inches wide, 4.5 inches tall, and 3 inches deep. It weighs in at 4.6 pounds. It's not the most portable speaker, but it does have a nice handle that makes it easy to carry. The speaker is wrapped in a nice rubber with a metal mesh on the front and rear. On the top you'll find the power button, volume buttons, and the Bluetooth pairing button. The buttons have very little travel and a subtle click, so it's hard to tell if you've pressed the button sometimes, but they do have a nice feel and they don't feel cheap at all. With only 4 buttons though, you won't find dedicated buttons to perform most tasks, so each button serves multiple functions. For example, one press of the power button to turn it on, then hold down for 2 seconds to turn it off. Tapping the power button while on will play or pause. 2 quick presses will bring up voice control on your device, so you could bring up Siri or Google Now. This feature actually works really well. If you have an incoming call, you can press the power button to start or end the call. Call quality is okay. If you are very close to the speaker, it sounds pretty good, but if you back away more than a few feet, it becomes difficult on the other end to hear. Probably not something you'd want to use outdoors. You could hold down the Bluetooth button to pair the speaker with another Life Jacket for stereo sound. Right now you can only pair 2 speakers, but you will be able to pair up to 7 speakers in the fall when the free update is available. You can hold down the volume up to skip forward a track, and hold volume down to go back to the previous track. You can also press the power button and volume up to hear the remaining battery life. It would have been nice to see more dedicated buttons here, but at least it's nice to be able to perform that many functions. On the side, hidden behind this weatherproof door, you'll find the auxiliary input, the charging input, and 2 USB ports. On the bottom, you'll find 2 universal mounting brackets. Connecting your device via Bluetooth is easy enough, and there's also NFC built in, so you can just tap your phone to connect. Bluetooth range is rated at 50 feet. I was able to get just about that in my home, easily able to play from one end to the other, but playback dropped pretty much right at the 50-foot mark when I walked out the door. Overall Bluetooth performance was great with no drops. The Super Life Jacket features omnidirectional sound. There are speakers on the front as well as on the back. So on each side you'll find a 2.5-inch subwoofer, a 2-inch woofer, a 1.2-inch tweeter, and a 3-inch passive radiator. Unlike smaller Bluetooth speakers that feature just a few drivers, the separate woofers and tweeters do a better job here with clarity in the mid-range. And with speakers in the front and the back, it does a great job at filling the room. Here is a sample. The speaker emphasizes the mids and highs a bit more than the low end. This seems like a speaker tuned more for the outdoors. Deep bass can still be heard and you can feel the kick drum. Overall bass is tight and doesn't distort, but vocals and cymbals are pushed forward slightly. This can be addressed with the Altec Connect app, which lets you view battery life, pair another speaker, set some EQ presets, and there's also a remote section, although this seems redundant since you'll have these controls within the app you're using to play music. But the EQ is a nice feature. There isn't actually anything you can manually adjust, but there is a bass boost which helps to bring out the low end. There's a 3D setting which makes everything sound a bit more open, and a handful of presets. If you prefer more bass, I find that the rock preset sounds the best, filling in the mids and lows just a bit better while slightly enhancing the treble. The speaker sounds very good though overall, and it could get very loud without distorting, much louder than other Bluetooth speakers I've tested. There's quite a bit of roll-off on the high end though at full blast, probably to keep from distorting. But it does a good job at very high volume, and at normal listening levels, the highs are nice and crisp. The speaker sounds great with acoustic music. While some other speakers tend to muddy up the guitar and vocals, everything here was clear and it was easy to hear the finer details and the strumming of the guitar. The Super Life Jacket also features 2 power banks, so with the USB ports, you can charge 2 devices at the same time. Battery life may be the biggest surprise with this speaker, coming in at a whopping 50 hours. Most other Bluetooth speakers are rated at 10 to 20 hours, and a full charge will take just 5 hours. So the Super Life Jacket hits all the right notes if you're looking for a durable outdoor speaker. While it might be on the expensive side, I think the battery life, waterproof design, and good overall sound quality justify the price. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hit the like button if you liked the video, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.